Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us a recipe you can do on the first of the month to attract abundance to your life, to open your ways for prosperity, for favor, and for breakthrough. But in case you're seeing my face for the first time or you're tuning in for the first time, you're highly welcome. Kindly hit the red subscribe button to make yourself a full member of this family. Like my videos, share my videos, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I really appreciate. Keep supporting the channel by liking my videos and sharing my videos. Without wasting much of our time, I want to talk about this first month or new month rituals, what you should do on the first of every month. Anytime you see this video, it must not be this November own. Anytime you see it, please do it on the first of the month and see how God is going to open your ways. This ritual should be done just once on that first or second. Just do it between first to seventh of that month. If you're able to see this video on the first, that will be perfect. But from the first to seventh, do it. If you did not see it on time, by the grace of God, that new month will be favorable to you. You will never lack. Rather, you have surplus to give to people. I know that God is going to do it for all my subscribers. You will never experience lack in your life. You will have surplus to give out to people that actually needs. I have so many givers on my channel. They are not giving because they are the only ones that can give. They are giving because God has blessed them. Yes, you know, when God blesses you, you can never hide your blessing. I tell people that blessing is just like pregnancy, you cannot hide it, no matter how you pretend. I know of some big men, they will look local, but when you see somebody that God has blessed, you must surely know. You must surely know. So I know God is going to make billionaires, millionaires from my channel before the end of this 2022. And God has started doing it already. One of my subscribers called me this morning that he had just completed his house. He started early this year. You can imagine that. If you're in Nigeria, you know how difficult it is to buy a plot of land, talk or to build a mansion. When I saw the picture, I said, God, if you can do this for this man, I know you're going to do it for everybody on this channel. So that God that blessed that subscriber will surely bless you when you do this recipe. All you need to do for me is to get your bay leaf. This is your bay leaf. I want all of us to enjoy this Christmas celebration so that if you've not been giving people in your village, if you've not been giving to the orphanage, if you've not been giving to the widows, you have enough to bless people. There are people that blesses people every end of the year, and you see God when that your when will be this year 2022. You have enough to give out. People will recognize you in your community. You know, in Nigeria, when you make money, that is when they will recognize you. When you don't have money, nobody recognizes you, no matter the level of education you have. Is as bad as that. So that God that gave to you alive must surely bless you to make you a complete man or a complete woman. You have more than enough to give out to the less privileged. That should be your prayer, and God is going to answer it. To every one of us listening to my voice today, you must have more than enough to give out to people before the end of this year. The God of 11th hour, remember November is the month of the 11th month of the year. The God of 11th hour will bless you like never before. One of my subscribers got married last year. She met the person in October, the person engaged her in November, and in December they wedded, just a month. And so that God of 11th hour that visited that our sister last year will visit so many single ladies on this channel this year. Just believe me and do whatever I want you to do. I'm instructing you to do. That God of 11th hour that blesses people with huge amount of money, that blesses people with houses, that blesses people with cars, will bless you before the end of this 2022. If you believe, just say amen under the comment section and watch it come to pass in your life. So what you're going to do, get your bay leaf. This is my bay leaf. You are going to get a marker, any color of marker you have. Please listen, this is a very powerful recipe that we need. So if you need, like my own, I need money. So if you need only money, just get your marker. You are going to write 888 here in front of the bay leaf. Okay, then write the amount you need. Let me say I need 30 million naira. Okay, I'm using this as an illustration. Okay, you can see I have written 888, then the amount I need. Let me assume you don't need money, you just need to get married this year. Write 888, you write I want to get married, okay, or I want to settle down, or I want a car. You can do more than one. You can do more than one, but if you just need money to buy the thing, just write the amount that you know that will be enough for you to buy that thing you need. Then after writing it, get a container like this. If you have a glass container, that would be perfect. If you don't have, just go ahead and use the one you have, but it must have a cover. The container must have a cover. You place it here, as you can see. Then after placing it here, you get your cinnamon stick. This is my cinnamon stick. If you have the powdered one and you're sure is original, you can use it. So I am going to use my cinnamon stick. I'm going to cut the one that can enter this. You can use as many cinnamon as you can. I can decide to use 2 sticks of it or 3, depending on how I want it. I want it to work very fast for me, so I'm going to add enough cinnamon. So after adding it, I'm going to go ahead to add my honey. This is my honey. So I'm going to rub my honey on top of the bay leaf. I wrote the things. If it's more than one bay leaf you're using, this is my honey. So I'm going to, as you can see on my video, so you can see I have added the honey on the bay leaf to cover whatever I've written down here. See, you can see the honey. I've used it to cover what I wrote down here. So I'm going to place it in this my jar, then get the cover of the jar and cover it. So after covering it, I am going to pray. Remember, prayer is the key to anything. Like I always tell people, these things works because they are natural things. You are not sacrificing anybody, you are not sacrificing anything, you are not killing anybody. These are things that God gave us, and God has given us the wisdom to know that we can actually use these things to manifest good things to our life other than eating them. Some people will take English drugs and say that these things are witchcraft, but you take drugs made of herbs. All the drugs you take are made of herbs, and these things are herbs. Education is power, knowledge is power. So if you don't know anything, don't talk. When I see some comments, I get upset because they don't actually know what they are saying. They don't research. They don't even read their Bibles, because God has created everything and gave man the power to control. When somebody gives you power to control a building, that means you can do anything with it. You can research other things you can do other than living in the building. You can decide to use that building to open a factory. So that is how God has given us all these things and gave us the wisdom to take over all the things he has created. And now we are now using the wisdom to educate some people. Many people are testifying, and some people will be coming under the comment section to ask, are they really working? Is it not witchcraft? Believe in your witchcraft, and that is why they keep holding you wherever you are. You cannot make head, you cannot make move, because God has given you the wisdom, God has given you the knowledge to deliver yourself, but you keep saying trash. So how will you get delivered? So when you put these things like this, just go and keep it anywhere. Pray. Tell God, I want these things I wrote here to manifest before the end of this year. You can go ahead and mention the things you wrote here. Keep it on your wardrobe or anywhere that you know that you may not be touching it, and leave, just forget it there, and watch how God is going to bless you before the end of this November. This November, God of 11th hour must visit every one of us that believes in him. I am not God, but I know that this message I'm passing passing today, God is going to hear our prayers, and God is going to bless so many souls using this recipe in this month of November. Thank you for watching the video to the end, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.